Okay, let's dive right in. Imagine this. What if the Incredible Hulk, right, the powerhouse we all know, what happens when he loses control so badly, so completely that he just wipes out every single superhero on Earth?
Yeah, it's a chilling thought.
It's more than a thought. This is genuinely one of the darkest, most brutal alternate Marvel stories ever put to paper. And we are absolutely going deep on this one today.
No, we're not kidding. Yeah, it's crucial to remember this is a what if. Yeah. It's an alternate reality, so not main Marvel timeline stuff.
Right. Not 616.
Exactly. But what makes it so gripping and honestly kind of terrifying is that it spins directly out of huge Marvel events we do know. So the consequences, they feel incredibly real. It's not straightforward either. It's twisty, complicated, gets darker and darker.
Wild and Dark doesn't even begin to cover it. Yeah. So, okay, let's set the scene for this. This is total disaster.
Yeah.
We need to talk about World War Hulk, right? That's kind of the jumping off point and the main continuity for this whole mess.
Absolutely. That's the bedrock.
And the Illuminati. They were right in the middle of that, weren't they? Making some, let's say, controversial choices.
Controversial is putting it mildly. Yeah, the Illuminati, the Secret Council, Xavier, Black Bolt, Namor, Doctor Strange, the big brains.
And Reed Richards, Tony Stark.
Right, them too. They decided Hulk was just too much, too unpredictable, too dangerous for Earth. Full stop.
So what'd they do?
Their big solution? Exile. They tricked him, put him on a ship, and shot him into space. And even in the main timeline, that decision, it backfired spectacularly. But here, in this what if, the fallout is, well, apocalyptic.
Always the unintended consequences, isn't it? Trying to fix one thing and just breaking everything else. So the exile plan didn't exactly go smoothly.
Not even close. His ship gets knocked off course, goes through a wormhole, ends up way out in the cosmos on this gladiator planet called Sakaar.
Sakaar. Okay, yeah. Planet Hulk. That whole epic storyline.
Exactly. And he doesn't just survive there. He, thrives. Leads a rebellion, overthrows the tyrant king. He actually finds a life there. Becomes their new king, gets married, finds peace. Imagine that. Hulk finding peace.
For Bruce Banner, that must have felt like finally a chance.
Yeah.
But knowing this story,
yeah,
that peace didn't last, did it?
Not at all. The ship, the same ship the Illuminati used to send him away.
Yeah.
It was rigged to detonate, supposed to be his ride home eventually, but it goes off. Thermonuclear.
Oh, no.
Wipes out his capital city, kills his wife who was pregnant, kills pretty much everyone he'd come to know and rule on Sakaar, just gone.
I can't even grasp the rage from that.
Unimaginable. So fueled by that grief, that absolute fury, he gathers his warrior buddies from Sakaar and heads back to Earth. For revenge, he's coming to make the Illuminati and everyone else pay, and that's where this what if really kicks into high gear and diverges.
Okay, so Hulk's headed back, basically a force of nature bent on vengeance.
Mm-hmm.
But you mentioned this timeline gets complicated. There was another huge event happening around the same time, right? Something about Skrulls.
Exactly. Secret invasion. While Hulk's on his way back, maybe even already arrived, the Skrulls are making their move. Remember them. Shapeshifters. Their home world got eaten by Galactus.
Yeah, and they decided Earth looked like a nice replacement.
Pretty much. They'd been infiltrating for years, replacing key people, even heroes. The Skrull Queen herself was disguised as Spider-Woman Jessica Drew, just waiting for the signal to launch the full invasion.
So you've got World War Hulk colliding with Secret Invasion. That's a recipe for absolute chaos.
Total chaos. Hulk is tearing through heroes left and right, just unstoppable rage. And meanwhile, the Skrulls are poised, ready to take advantage. It's the worst possible timing.
So how does it go down in this reality? In the main story, Reed Richards had some kind of plan, didn't he?
He did. A desperate one, but a plan. Here. No, the fight against Hulk is going so badly, worse than anyone imagined. He's just dismantling Earth's heroes one by one. It gets to this point of sheer, utter desperation.
What do they do? What's the breaking point?
Reed Richards basically tells Tony Stark, there's only one option left. They need to activate these satellites. But it's not just to stop Hulk.
Oh.
It's a scorched Earth plan. The satellites are designed to annihilate everyone fighting Hulk. All the heroes, the warbound, just wipe the slate clean, take out the entire battlefield.
Whoa, wait. Wipe out their own heroes, too.
Everyone. It's that desperate. Eliminate the entire conflict, Hulk included, in one horrific blast.
Wow. Okay. That is beyond extreme. So they do it. Stark launches them.
He does. The satellites fire. And just like that, the first wave, Earth's mightiest heroes fighting Hulk on the front lines, they're vaporized. gone.
Unbelievable.
And it's not just about Hulk anymore. It's total battlefield clearance. And this is where the story takes another jump, gets even darker. We skip forward a few months.
A few months later, after that kind of devastation, what's left?
Well, remember the Skrull Queen, disguised as Jessica Drew. She was in that blast zone. She's dead. So her second in command, this religious figure called the Skrull Bishop, he takes over the invasion fleet. And with Earth's heroes decimated, he invades, full scale.
So the satellite blast basically opened the door for the Skrulls.
Pretty much handed them the planet.
Yeah.
And anyone who might have survived the initial blast, the lingering radiation was so potent, so deadly, it finished them off.
Just a radioactive wasteland crawling with Skrulls. Grim. What about Banner? Hulk. He was the target, sort of. Where is he?
It's such a powerful image. A recreated vision finds him later, finds Bruce Banner, human form, digging graves in New York City.
Dives.
For everyone, heroes, civilians, everyone killed in the fighting and the blast. He's doing this surrounded by lethal radiation levels. He's dying. As Banner, he's dying. It's like his way of finding peace, maybe. Penance. He could survive as the Hulk, but he's just letting go.
Wow, so the guy who started it all, in a way, is just trying to bury the dead while dying himself?
Yeah, he's
Heavy. Meanwhile, the Skrulls on the planet. What about the X-Men? Any other big players?
X-Men got taken out almost immediately by the Skrulls. Ruthless efficiency. As for survivors, you're looking at, like, maybe second-tier heroes, tops, people like Hank Pym, Janet Van Dyne, Cannonball. Oh, and Bucky Barnes. He's actually stepped up as a military leader for the survivors.
Bucky. Okay. Makes sense. And Wolverine. His healing factor seems like it would be pretty useful right about now.
You'd think. But the Skrulls were smart. They knew Wolverine, being basically immortal, was a long-term threat they couldn't easily manage. So they took him off the board before the main invasion even properly started, just removed him from Earth entirely.
Calculated. So no Wolverine. Just this handful of remaining heroes. Who's leading them?
It's actually Janet Van Dyne, the Wasp. She really steps up. Hank Pym, her, well, husband or ex-husband, depending on the timeline, he's apparently having a total breakdown. Genius, but emotionally shattered. So Janet rallies everyone. They hole up in an old S.H.I.E.L.D. bunker, probably one of Fury's secret ones. It's their new makeshift Avengers HQ, a last stand.
Desperate times.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're holding out in a bunker, and then the Hulk shows up.
Yeah.
The Hulk. At their bunker.
Right.
How did they react? I mean, they must blame him for, well, everything.
Oh, they do. Bucky especially is not happy to see him. Hulk's initial rampage, even though he didn't cause the satellite blast, basically shattered Earth's defenses and let the Skrulls walk in. They totally see him as the reason they're in this mess.
So, does he fight them?
No. That's the twist. He's there to help. He wants to atone. He basically says, I helped break it. I want to help fix it. So Hulk joins the Avengers. Or what's left of them. Him, Bucky, Dagger, the others.
Hulk fighting for humanity again, alongside Bucky. That's wild.
And they start kicking Skrull butt. With Hulk on their side, they're tearing through Skrull outposts, liberating cities, freeing people. It's actually working. For the first time, there's a sliver of hope.
Finally, some good news. But knowing this story, there's got to be a catch.
There's always a catch. Remember the Skrull Bishop, the leader? He's been letting this happen.
Letting them win. Why?
Because he's smart and patient. He knew they had a spy inside the Avengers group. He wanted Hulk to join them. He wanted Hulk's power to act like a magnet, drawing all the remaining hidden heroes and resistance fighters to that one bunker. Gather everyone together.
We can take them all out at once. Oh, that's cold.
He's cold. Once he figures everyone who's going to show up has shown up, lured by Hulk's success, that's when he plays his trump card, activates the spy.
And the spy. Who was it? This is the big betrayal, isn't it?
It's the gut punch. The Skrull infiltrator, the one who'd been there almost since the beginning, since right after Stark's satellites hit. It was Janet Van Dyne.
No, the Wasp, the leader.
The leader herself. She was a Skrull replacement, and her mission, it was horrific. The Skrulls had analyzed Hank Pym's biology, his connection to the Pym particles.
The shrinking and growing stuff.
Yeah, those unstable particles. They figured out he was fundamentally unstable because of them, and Janet, the Skrull Janet, reveals their plan. They can trigger a reaction.
Yeah.
Detonate Hank Pym like a genetic bomb.
Detonate.
A bomb powerful enough to wipe out everyone in the bunker.
Yeah.
Every last hero, every last human survivor hiding there. And they do it. Skrull Janet triggers it. Hank explodes.
Oh my God. Just total annihilation.
Total. Massive explosion like a nuke going off underground. Every single hero, everyone Bucky and Janet had gathered, gone. Except one.
Hulk.
Hulk. He survives. He is literally the last man on Earth.
I can't even imagine the rage, the despair, After everything.
Clear, unbridled rage, but also just emptiness, despair. He looks around at the total destruction, the end of everything. He just wants it all gone. He wants Earth destroyed. He wants to be destroyed with it. It's like the ultimate punishment he feels he deserves.
So what does he do? How does the last man on Earth destroy the Earth?
He remembers something Reed Richards told him way back when they were defenders with Silver Surfer and Doctor Strange. Reed mentioned a homing beacon hidden somewhere, maybe in the negative zone, accessible from the ruins of the Baxter building.
A beacon for?
For the Silver Surfer. Hulk finds it, activates it, summons the Surfer.
And tells him what?
Tells him, call your master, call Galactus, tell him to come eat. He wants the Surfer to call Galactus to consume the Earth, wipe it all away.
Wow. Does the Surfer, does he agree? Can Hulk even make him do that?
That's the thing. The Surfer has cosmic power, sure. He could probably reshape Hulk molecule by molecule normally, but Hulk, in this state, pure gamma-fueled rage, the last being on a dead planet. He's so powerful, so durable, he could probably just smash the Surfer into oblivion before Norn-Rad could even react. The Surfer knows it. He's basically forced to comply.
So the Surfer agrees.
He agrees, but he makes it clear, this is it. He's done being Galactus's herald. He calls his master, and then he leaves forever.
And Galactus, he comes.
He comes, sets up his world-eating machine, consumes the Earth, just erases it. And the terrible irony, right? Galactus destroying Earth mirrors him destroying the Skrull homeworld, the very act that caused the Skrulls to invade Earth in the first place. It's this horrifying cosmic cycle of destruction.
A full circle of tragedy. So Earth is gone. What happens to Hulk? Does he die with it like he wanted?
That's the final cruel twist. Galactus needs a herald. The Surfer just quit. So he looks at the Hulk, this being of immense power who survived Earth's destruction.
Oh, no. He doesn't?
He does. Galactus makes the Hulk his new herald, but Hulk wanted to die, remember, as atonement. Galactus denies him even that. Instead, Galactus wipes his memory.
Wipes it.
Completely. Makes him forget everything. Sakaar, his wife, the Illuminati, World War Hulk, the satellites, the Skrulls, the bunker bomb, calling Galactus. All of it. Gone. Gives him a clean slate.
So he just becomes the herald of Galactus. No memory of the horror.
Exactly. The Incredible Hulk, the last survivor of Earth, now roams the cosmos at Galactus' side, probably leading him to new worlds to consume, with absolutely no memory of the rage, the loss, the destruction he caused or endured. Just empty power serving cosmic hunger.
That's unbelievably bleak. What an ending. It really makes you think, doesn't it?
It really does. Like, could Hulk ever actually do this in the main timeline? What does this story say about the absolute peak of his rage, completely unchecked? Is he just fundamentally the most destructive force there is if you remove all limits?
It's terrifying to consider. Him versus other cosmic beings. What makes Hulk's potential for destruction so unique? And that ending, the forced forgetting, is that peace? Or is it just another layer of cosmic cruelty? Can a force like that ever truly atone?
Deep questions. Does oblivion count as forgiveness? Or is it just avoiding the consequence?
Man, what a journey. From exiled hero to vengeful king, accidental destroyer, the last desperate man, and then a memory-wiped herald. Just a cycle of tragedy. So we have to ask you, listening to this, what do you think? If Hulk truly cuts loose, no holds barred, is he the most unstoppable force in the Marvel Universe? Or could someone, somewhere, somehow have stopped this nightmare scenario?
Yeah, let us know your thoughts. Could anyone have prevented this?
Definitely chew on that one. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of Marvel's darkest corners, hit that like button, definitely subscribe so you don't miss our next one, and drop your theories in the comments below.